What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Coach K. We here live in the Huddle Podcast. I know it's been a long time no see. I'm sorry for the wait, but your boy is right here, Coach K. We here live. Okay, we got basketball right back in action. Of course, we got the preseason done kicked off a couple of days ago. Starting with us reigning Celtics champions out in Dubai versus Denver. We had a two-game series with them. But I'll elaborate more on the season a little bit. To jump off last night, LeBron and Bronny James made history, first ever NBA history of father-son duo on the same team or even playing with each other. Like this is something no one has ever seen. Okay, history in the making, and I'm blessed to be alive to even see it. It's pretty cool. Uh, I do feel it's gonna be like a long, drawn out all season long, which I don't want to happen. Let it the first couple of months, beginning of the season, and let them just play, But I feel like it's gonna be more anticipated. It's all about sales, right? Whatever brings the bucks. Okay. Last night they eventually lost to Phoenix, though. Lakers did, I believe, 118 to 114. LeBron had a high at 19. Bronny was 0 for 2, I believe, or 0 for 1. He did end up with 2 rebounds with 13 minutes of play. Now, we have to remember this is also preseason, so it's a lot of bench players playing all around the league. Starters are probably, again, probably do not play coaches' decisions, as well as maybe, 15, 19, you know, type of minutes a game as we're here in preseason. Um, Furthermore, talk about Bronny and making history. That's anyone's dream, I would believe, to play with their son. So that's pretty awesome that we get to see that and live and witness it. Furthermore, jump into the Celtics. No, actually, I'm gonna give you the results for last night's preseason games. We had New York beat Charlotte 111 to 109. Toronto beat Washington 125-98. And then we had Detroit beat Milwaukee 120 to 87. So don't get all hyped up, and I wouldn't put any fantasy in at the moment because it's just preseason, right? I wouldn't even do it the first week or two of the game season starts. I like to see what the players are like, the team's chemistry, all that good stuff. So um, we could jump into the C's. They are 2-0, and they were out in Dubai starting this past weekend on Saturday. The boys did the damn thing. Peyton Pritchard been putting in work out there, as you can see. He was game high in game one. Game two, we won a little blowout there, 130 to 104 last night. Should say early yesterday morning. Jaylen Brown had a high at 19. Um, like I said, a lot of the bench players are playing right now. Pritchard came in, Hauser did his thing. Pritchard as well. It's back-to-back games. The boys are putting in work right now. They fighting for minutes, and they want to be still in that rotation in the beginning of the season. So, they were a big help. Hauser looked like he pounded a little weight on him. I seen some jokes about him on Instagram earlier. D White chuckling in. They're not really clowning him, but they're just basically throwing it out there, showing him his bulked up on photo day, media day that was. um, well, right now, they're coming from Dubai, so the C's are off till Saturday. They'll be playing at the Garden versus Philly. That's going to be a very competitive series throughout the season. I'm not going to say Saturday will be, but it's good chances we can see where players are at, what kind of skills they bring. Even the bench is key. The bench players are playing a lot. So yeah, C's pretty much we're back in the fold. We added a couple of one or two pieces. Everybody's pretty much back. So we're gonna make another run for it. I see us maybe at least two more titles. possibly, right? See us in the finals these next 2 3 years, possibly, if everybody stay there and stick together. As we years go on, people retire, people move on, but right now we're all intact, the same team. So Celtics did the best to just run it back. I think I updated you guys a couple of months ago about how Wick ended up selling the team, but he will still be running it till 2025 of next season. So I wonder who's gonna pick up the Celtics. It's a unique, expensive organization with a lot of tradition. So that's gonna be good. It's funny to pay attention to and watch. We got a lot of young talent, so we should still be competitive regardless. It's not like we can say we can win it. We're gonna win it every year, but it'll be nice. You know, never know. It could happen. Anything could happen. KG's words. Kevin Garnett, the famous big ticket. All right, on other Boston, New England sports news, I'm going to jump into just a little bit. Bruins finally signed their goalie, Swingman, to an 8-year extension. 8-year, $66 million. Jesus. 8 years, $66 million. As you know, we had two solid goalies last year, which we ended up trading one. Now we locked in the one that we ended up wanting to keep. So we'll see Bruins getting into action this month. Season starting up now, preseason as well. Let's jump into Patriots Nation, man. A little disappointed. Yes, I'm a big fan of Gerard Mayo. He was a big linebacker for us back in our little dynasty era. It's not gonna say, it's his first year. We won the first game out the woodwork. It's not to say much, but I would love to see Drake May playing by now, especially last game. Last game he came in for Brissett at the end, fourth quarter. He had a nice little, run down the field, scored. Let the boy play. It's about that time. We're 1-4. The season is not looking too, shabby for us. So we might as well start kicking in the gear and see what Drake May has. Let him get some experience now, so next year he could come out there facilitating the way he should and needs to be. He's doing a good job as a rookie to me. I think he's better than Brissett. Brissett's on his last leg. I appreciate the veteran leadership, and he should be the backup right now, in my eyes. Okay, we'll see. Maybe they're going to wait halfway through the season and give him Brissett another chance so they could say, they gave him a chance. That's how I feel. But if I was them and the coach, I would turn tables right now. Last night was a tough loss. We lost to the sorry Dolphins, and 15-10. And we had a touchdown I feel like was a touchdown. If you drag your foot in one foot and then the other foot, the toe is in before the heel falls out of bounds, that's a touchdown. That's 2 feet in. Am I tripping or what? But I would like to see y'all drop a comment on that maybe and give me an answer on that. Give me an opinion on it. 2 feet down, that's all it needs. You could drag, you could do all that. So what part of the heel? The heel fell after the part of him landing. So I don't get that part. I think that should have been a win last night. Who am I though? Just Coach K, living live in effect. C's, good to see y'all. I wanted to touch in with y'all, touch bases. Sorry for the long delay. Coach Hayes here, back in effect, like I ain't never left. Thank you for tuning in. My Shammies, what up? My Celtics Nation, what's up? We're getting in the gear for the new season, and tune in. It's gonna be a great season. We'll see if we're gonna run it back. I think we're gonna run it back to back to back, 3-peat, like we run our threes. Coach K here, live in the Huddle Podcast. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch y'all next time. See you when I see you. Out.